Alright, so just a short vlog today because I was tired from going out with my friends uh, this day. So maybe if you have joined the stream yesterday, you might have known that today is my birthday, and for once in I think the last time that I felt so positive about my birthday was around I think it was 8 years ago. No, maybe more, 10 years ago. Usually, I associate the number seven with bad lucks for me. Well, for me at least, because for some reasons, when it comes to the seventh, the 17th, and to a lesser extent, the 27th day of the month, everything would go badly for me, and the negativity expands. I mean, the negativities they are multiplied in July. So usually my birthday is actually the most the worst day of my like the day with the worst luck for me. But today was not different from that because I started the day with a cramped leg. No, I mean, yeah, was it a leg? I think, yeah, it was a cramped leg, and it was painful as heck, to the point that actually I cannot walk properly at this time. I just have to wait for a few. Like, I can still walk, but I just cannot run. I cannot run. I can still walk, but when I just cannot run. I might need a few days for it to fully recover. And on the way to my friend's house, I think it was a rally point for, yeah, we decided to rally at a friend's house just to before we hitch a ride to a restaurant, more likely a shopping mall that has a lot of restaurants, a variety of restaurants in it. So on the way to the shopping mall, I hit my head twice, and it was painful as hell. It was painful, but somehow I still made it out and managed to stabilize my emotion enough so that I wouldn't ruin my own birthday. Sorry about that. Uh, then, when I got to the restaurant, it was a hot pot chain. Uh, you know, I had booked a table for 14 people in advance, like 4 days prior to my birthday. And for some reasons, they didn't they didn't register it. For some reason, my book wasn't there, so I had to sort something. I just had to sort things out with them. And finally, while we were able to eat there, we couldn't sit around because everyone was divided due to a lack of tables and seats. And well, it was a letdown. Really, it was a letdown. I chose a hot pot chain because I really want to have a like some kind of an interactive meal, so where everyone just can sit around and talking about their life, their hobbies and such, while enjoying the feast ourselves. But I guess things will never go as planned for me on this day. And finally, when I got back to my friend's house again before taking a bus to back to home, I my memory screw up. You just know that my memory is terrible, and I forgot my belonging twice. So that to the point that I had to return to his house 2 times and managed to miss the bus. Well, it wasn't as that bad because I only had to wait for around 13 minutes. So a bit time consuming. But in the end, it went well. But let's put aside those negativities because in general today was actually it was the most I think I haven't had any days like this since 2018 or 2019. I couldn't remember because in 2020 I think I had a small party in 2020, but then in 2021 due to the pandemic, yeah, I couldn't even celebrate my birthday uh, in that year. So it's been a while. It's been a long while. And no, and well, the hotpot chain was decent enough. Their food were their food their foods were fresh and delicious. Like I really like the I couldn't remember the name of the broth I chose, but it was great. It was made from like freshwater crabs. Yeah, freshwater crabs. And and at least the service there was decent enough. While it's a little bit pricey for our standard, so that I couldn't go I couldn't hang out I couldn't just go eat at that place like often. But once in a blue moon, yeah, possible. Seriously, possible. And I received some gifts from my friend as well. One was a notebook. I think it's like a well. Think again. It it shares some similarities to the notebook or the journal in Lost World. Maybe I should use that. Maybe I should use that as my journal as well. To be honest, like the journal in my real life, because it's the design it shares some similarities to the good old journal in Touhou Lost World. So maybe I should use that as my own journal as well. Yeah, maybe, just maybe. Okay, maybe, just maybe. Then, oh, I've received the final novel in the trilogy of I think the trilogy name was the free body's a problem, the free body's problem by Lu Cixin. I'm sorry to I apologize to every Chinese out there because I butchered the name. I I don't know how to pronounce his name in Mandarin. Okay, Liu Cixin, or in Vietnamese, Lưu Từ Hân. Anyway, it was the final book of the trilogy called Death's End, or if I remember correctly, translate if you translate the title in originally in Chinese, the title was something like Immortal Death, like death as in Shinigami or the god of death, Shinigami, the immortal death. Uh, I was trying to look for it for quite a while, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Aside from the biggest bookstore in Ho Chi Minh City, but I haven't had any chance to go there, so that's a given. But now I basically finished my collection of the trilogy. Well, actually, the trilogy name was Remembrance of the Earth's past, if I remember correctly. Remembrance of the Earth's past. But usually they just call it the three body problem as the name of the first book. I am going to read it later or maybe tomorrow because I was really tired today, and I received some two light novels. I couldn't remember the name. One was something like I am dead, you are alive. I am dead, you are alive. Something couldn't remember. And the other one is like a part-time worker shinigami. I don't know what's the name in English. I haven't heard about them, but yeah, maybe I will spend some time reading those when tomorrow. I guess I will pick the final novel, the last novel in the trilogy first. But I don't know, maybe I will pick the other two if I'm in the mood for those. You know, I went there at around like before, if I remember correctly, before I went to the restaurant. I stopped at a figure shop, like some they just sell some figures and or Nendoroids and stuff. They also have a gacha machine so that you can pay for like around $5 or like around $5 for a pull, and you and to get something out of it like a keychain. I think they had a friend of mine did twice and got Razor and Klee from Genshin Impact. Another one got a Dragon Ball from the series of the same name. I, on the other hand, brought a Tensei. Like I think it was it the my Tensei was called. I couldn't remember the name though. Let me check it. Let me check it again. Oh please, mouse, don't die on me. Let me check it. Check the name again. I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, game price. It was a game price. Like it's smaller than a full scale, like a figure, but it is way cheaper. Around I think let's see, 25 USD. Around 25 USD, which is a deal, a bargain. It's like it was a bargain for me. And the game price in question was Hinanawi Tensei, and because I am known as the Tensei fish or a catfish on my Discord server. Well, yeah, you could imagine what happens. What happens when I see Tensei? Well, obviously, I will buy her. I will buy it. I could have bought her after the party, but for some reasons, I just decided it went something like this. A friend of mine said that, well, he really wanted to buy a Kantai collection game price, but he was afraid that it would doing such thing would how to say it would let me remember the word, aggravate me, something like that, would aggravate me to buy the Tensei game price. And they say that, oh, you think so? Screw you, watch me. And I just storm storm towards the shop again, and I said, oh yeah, hey big sis. Well, because usually it's like that in Vietnamese we use like a brother sister for like older people. That's how we call. So, oi, hey big sis, can you I want to buy this game price. So can you get it for me? And like everything just I got it. I got her like after around 5 minutes to finish my transactions and such. Then I, I held the box. I held the box with pride, and and I walked, and I walked, I walked laughing at my friends because well, I don't know. I was a little bit excited at that moment. So anyway, it's just some of my rant. Well, I don't think it's my rantings. It's actually one of the positive, one of the rare positive thing that I actually talk about. Oh yeah. Also, Lost Wood was a kind of a pain for me today. Like in this morning, I got like 5 wood. I got 6 limited errands, free from the free from the daily, like free from the dailies. I know, like free from the from the SP spending, and free from like there is a time zone. Like there is a there is a short window of time, like around I think it is around 4 hours from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. In my place, which is around 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. in UTC plus 0. There's a small window of time that you will receive 3 limited errands each hour. And my luck wasn't, as I have mentioned earlier, my luck wasn't that great today. So I got 5 incense wood errands and only one sealed cube, sealed crystal one. And the sealed crystal errand only yielded me only had one crystal in it. So yeah, right. But anyway, I guess because of my happy-go-lucky attitude, so I managed to avert some crises while having a good day. So maybe not everything was that bad. Actually, today I could consider today was better in general. So yeah, it is nearly midnight here, so I will stop and good day to you all and have a good week because I guess you will need luck for the next for the next banner in Lost World and everything else. Actually, I will rather spend my luck on Arknights right now because the integrated strategy is just so good and they have replayable values. It has a replayable value. Like you can because it's a rush like mode, so every run is different. And while you can get tired of it if you play it a lot, uh, it is a you can just pick it up whenever you like it. It is permanently open. So that's that. And while it might be too hard for newer players, as I have mentioned earlier, it is permanent, so you have ample time to build your roster and ready. So that's the. Uh, you know what? Maybe I will play. I will make another run before going to sleep. And yeah, see you next time.